So, we have another battle here today, continuing on from the Gen 5 series. We're taking it up a tier this time. We're going for a UU match. So, me and Yus, we bring our teams. I decided to abuse Weather, because if you're not abusing Weather in Gen 5, then I don't know what you're doing. Normally, Weather stays the whole match, but unfortunately in UU, there are no, ability Weather Pokemon, such as, Drizzle and Drought, so I'm just going to have to bring things that hold the Rain Dance. Tornadus, Kingdra, and Ludicolo hold the Rain Dance, the rest don't, so my team will perform quite nicely in the rain. His team, however, is just like a mixed team. It's just a random stuff to deal with the UU tier, I guess. So the way I see it, looking at his team, the sooner I can get the Rain Dance up, the better. So I want to probably do that at the start of the match. And yeah, that's it really. So I'm going to go ahead and lead out with Tornadus because, like I said, sooner that rain goes up, the better. I'm going to set the rain up, Prankster, Rain Dance, not much he can do about that. He goes for Blue Flare. I'm not really sure what Victinis do, to be honest. I'm not really used to them. I thought they had the V-Crate, but I'm going to take it quite nicely. I'm just going to start attacking, so I go for the Hurricane, and this does just over half. Didn't do that much. But seeing bloody no leftovers on that, it made me panic. I go for the Superpower, and just baiting me quite nicely. I Superpower the Crobat, which is something you don't want to be doing. So I go into Taco Bell here, because I want to take anything this thing has, if he U-turns or whatever. He goes for Brave Bird, just right off the bat, so I'm to assume that this thing is Choice Banded. I was very confused with that play, so as of now I'm just going to note that it's Choice Banded. I set up my rocks, he sets up his rocks, I just stay in and get a Toxic off when he sets up his. And yeah, here I'm debating what to do. Would he roar? What would he do? So here I just take the chance. I go into Ludicolo, and I'm just thinking if he wants to scold or whatever, I can take a burn. I'm happy to take a burn. And yeah, he doesn't actually get the burn, so that's good on my part. That won't wear me down. And here I just go for the Surf because I predict him to switch out. Unfortunately, this Scrafty is going to take such a beating because this Surf is going to end up getting a one-hit KO with a critical hit. Normally that crit wouldn't matter because Surf would have been a 2-hit KO anyway, but as just pointed out, the rain just stopped this turn, so that crit actually did matter quite a lot. And yeah, so here I was debating should I just set up a Rain Dance with Ludicolo, but seeing as if I don't have Rain, I was so sure he can abuse his fire attacks now. So I go into this thing to take a fire attack, and he actually predicted me. A good play on Yus, got the Psychic off, took over way more HP than I imagined. I go into Taco Bell out of panic, he goes into Swampert, so we both just did a switch this turn. Nothing actually took damage. Here I'm thinking I might just see what he's got, see what he's going to do. He does go for the Scald and gets the burn, so I'm kind of happy that I didn't switch out this turn. I just went for Earthquake, just to get some sort of damage. And yeah, it was abysmal. As you saw, it just did absolutely nothing. But here I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to just switch right away. I think I'm just going to start, I might sack this thing off because it did its job. He can't actually get rid of rocks. And that thing was poisoned, so I was just going to try to wear down the poison. I go for Earthquake on Raikou, which, is super effective. I expected it to do a bit more, but apparently not. He just Volt Switches, he just gets out of it, so that thing is most likely not a subset like my Raikou. My Raikou is sub Calm Mind. So he Volt Switches, goes back into Crobat, and I actually just stayed in, basically going for the Earthquake. I thought he was going to stay in. I didn't want to chance it in case he set up a sub, but seeing as he has Volt Switch, now I know he don't have sub. This Crobat goes for Roost, and this is what messed with my head so badly. Early on I'm predicting this thing's Choice Band, and he goes for Roost, and I go for the Gyro Ball just to start getting some damage off. And I'm like, okay, so it's not Choice Banded, I assume. So he goes for Roost again, and I'm starting to think what is this, I don't know, what's he doing? Is he not going to kill me? So here, this next turn, I'm ready to get sacked off basically. I'm just waiting to die, and then I'm just going to get a nice clean switch into something to start sweeping. Well, basically I want to get my Tornadus in as safely as possible. This turn, he, instead of killing me, he goes into Swampert, which I actually predicted him to switch. I went for the Toxic. I thought if I die, I die. If he kills me off, I'm not going to get to attack. If by the off chance he switches, I'm just going to click on Toxic. He did switch, but it's not going to matter because this thing's already poisoned. And the way he's playing with me, I'm just so confused, why he didn't kill me off there. So Anyway, the Swampert kills me off. I'm going to go ahead and now bring in Tornadus. I need to get the rain back up. I just wanted a safe enough switch into Tornadus because Tornadus is my most reliable way of setting up rain. I know the rocks is up, so it's going to be a bit of an issue. So this turn I set up the rain, and I just thought maybe he's going to scold me. And that might play in my favour, so I can get a safe switch into something. He doesn't actually scold me, he roars me, which is clever. He brings in my Raikou, and here I was debating. I thought, I know he's going to roar again, so should I just sub and he roars? But then I thought, nah, I'm going to need that HP. The 1/4 HP substitute uses, I might need that later on if I need to like stall out Swampert from like toxic damage or something. I thought I can't sub this turn, so it was a slight misplay here, but it doesn't really matter. I went into Tornadus thinking Tornadus would die from rocks, so I'd get like a safe turn into something. But seeing that it didn't die, I don't know, I just thought, you know what, maybe I should have saved Tornadus towards the end in case I needed a last minute raid nonce. Anyway, this thing comes in, which I'll take that. I wanted Ludicolo, but I know something's going to die either way. I didn't trust accuracy here because I was so low on HP, so I just went for the safe Waterfall. I do have a mixed attacker, so Waterfall is going to kill that, no doubt. That thing was too low of health. And Life Orb is going to allow me to get one more attack off. So he brings in Snorlax. Once again, like I said earlier, the Snorlax is not holding leftovers, which really confused me. So I'm debating here, is Hydro Pump going to be enough? I know Snorlax is have quite a decent special defense, but looking at my Kingdra, I am a special defense nature, so I know it'll be better to go for the Hydro Pump than the Waterfall. I rely more on the Hydro Pump, and yeah, Kingdra did his part, so I'm happy with that. I'm just going to carry on the rain sweep in, so I bring in Ludicolo. He brings in Raikou. Raiku's not looking too good, it's below half, so I'm just sitting there thinking, well, thanks to that earthquake earlier, I'm going to be able to kill this thing off with a Surf. That I did not expect, right? So this Raikou just completely outsped me and nearly killed me. Luckily I run like just very small amount of HP EVs, which without I would have probably died. But I just need to point out that Raikou was Scarfed, and that just blows my mind. Scarf Raikou outsped Ludicolo in the rain. I don't know what else to say to that. He brings in Crobat. At this point, I kind of know what he has left, so I'm just going to bring in a Azumarill, and I know rain is starting to end, so I'm just going to spam Aqua Jet with the Choice Band, and that is going to be enough to secure the win, because his last Pokemon after this is Victini, and Victini is not going to appreciate Aqua Jet. Even if rain ran out this turn, which it doesn't, I'm pretty sure a Choice Band Aqua Jet can kill Victini. But anyway, yeah, so this thing comes in, takes a huge chunk to the rocks, and with or without rain, this will kill. I do believe though this was the last turn of rain. So anyway, that was a really fun match. Yep, Yus, you better check out his channel. I'm pretty sure you already know about him. I don't know why you would be here and like know about me and not know about him. But yeah, Yus, amazing battle man, and I had a lot of fun playing that. So yeah, stay tuned, and I'll see you all in the next one.